Hello and welcome to Sutter Health Park. We bring you AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Sacramento River Cats. First pitch coming your way next. We're almost ready to get this one going. And our starting pitcher here today, Gregory Santos. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. And away we go this afternoon. One-oh pitch. His slider is absolutely hissing on its way home. 91 miles per hour. Pretty impressive. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Whitman preparing to come on if needed. That one hammered but pulled foul. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike three there. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Plenty of pop for this offense this season as they lead the league in homers. We might see the pitchers nibbling around the edges of the strike zone today, trying to induce a bad swing, but aiming too fine can wind up backfiring, and one mistake could be catastrophic. Hops this up on the infield. Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. So two out. Next up for the Comets, James Tibbs III. Gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, second baseman Alex Freeland.
This one is labeled. That one's carrying. And it's gone. Wastes no time on this one. 9th homer of the year. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-0. To my eye, he looks really comfortable hitting recently. Seeing the ball well, looks confident, and he is punishing every mistake pitch he sees. It's often so difficult to get the bat to a hard fastball in that location, and even harder to hit with power. What a job right there to keep the hands in and smoke that one for a home. So two down. Digging in for the Comets, Zaire Hope. Fly ball out to center. Makes the grab on the run. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Ben Kasparius. He's a bit of a road warrior. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Luis Matos. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second baseman, Casey Smith.
inside.
Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Inside, ball one.
Sweeper.
Runner at first, nobody
Low
out.
middle.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Fly ball to center. Great effort to haul it in. And there's one down.
Batting third baseman.
Let's check out the lineup.
Number
One guy leading the way on offense for this team right now, Luis Matos. Here's the third baseman, Dason Cruz. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
High outside.
Yeah!
That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Grounds this one up the middle. There's one. Not in time
Be
at
safe.
first. It's a fielder's choice.
batting
Well, he
fourth,
took it to second himself, but the throw on to first wasn't in time. Not sure if they get him if he had flipped it instead of going it alone.
Cutter. Low middle.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that's the inning. One runner left aboard, and they're down 2-0. Top half of the
Leading
second
off
from
for
Sacramento.
Oklahoma City, the
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Keston Hira. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Swing and a miss. Got fooled pretty badly. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders. And now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second inning. I mean, if the slider's working, why try anything else? Clearly he didn't have any answers for it, so the pitcher figured he'd just spam that one pitch. Can't argue with the results. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. And they add on. It's 3-0. He's putting up great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate. And that home run, just another example. If you throw a sinker that's down the middle, you might as well duck and cover because a good hitter will scorch it. Time to regroup and try to locate better to this next hitter. One down. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller. On the ground, right side, Schmidt. And that's an out.
Batting ninth, catcher Eliezer Alfonso.
One run in the inning so far. Here in the top of the second. This one chopped on the ground. There with plenty of time, inning over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. On to the bottom of the second. Digging in for the River Cats, Grant McCray.
Four-seam fastball.
Casparius, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2021. Foul ball there.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Sweeper. Low inside.
It's ball
Ball,
one.
that's low.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. just has to adjust his sights. And we're getting an ABS challenge from behind the dish. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Sinker. Low outside.
Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That one is back there on the warning track and hauls it in.
Batting six, catcher, Jesus Rodriguez.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
And that one fouled off.
Curveball. Low outside.
0-2, here's the pitch. Good eye
Ball.
there. What a take with 2 strikes.
Curveball. Low outside.
In the
That's
dirt.
ball 2.
2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. Curveball hit right back to him. And there are 2 outs.
Batting seven, right fielder, Joe Hart.
2 away here, nobody on. Next up for the River Cats, Jonah Cox.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
This one to right. It's pretty far back. Gets there. Got it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Heading on now to the top of the third. Comets out in front, 3-0.
Now pitching.
They
for
turn things over to the
River
southpaw, Joe Whitman. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Swings through that one. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. Battling here, fouls it away. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a third in a row here. Out to short, Basabe. And there's 1 down.
Now batting third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Bases empty, 1 away. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 1 so far. Grounder to third. The throw to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third.
Right fielder, James Tibbs III.
Should be extra bases here. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. And next, the cleanup hitter, Alex Freeland. He's already homered in this ballgame. This to third. Picks it up. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 left on base, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Buddy Kennedy.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. Ho has this one sized up. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Oslevis Basabe.
Seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey!
Sweeper. Low outside.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
Sweeper.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. That's not where you want to miss with the breaking ball with 2 strikes. Need to get that out of the zone. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Back to the top of the order here. Luis Matos will hit next. 1 for 1, led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Got the swinging strike that time with the high velo, but that's a dangerous way to live. Best to steer clear of that again.
Cutter. High outside.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Cutter. Low outside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of 3. Oklahoma City with the lead. 3-0. All set for the start of this inning. And now, Zaire Hope.
Center fielder, Zaire Hope.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Keston Hira.
Swings and jolts one to left. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Josue De Paula digs in now. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. This one in the air to right. It falls in, and that's a knock. And they hold the runner at second. I don't think he could have placed that one any better if he had walked into the outfield and set it down. That one was in the perfect spot to drop in for a hit. In the air along the left field line. And that's a fair ball. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. Smart heads-up defensive play there. He knew he couldn't get the runner at home, so instead went to third and cut the runner down there. Nice job. So digging in, Eliezer Alfonso. Grounded out the first time. On the ground to the left, Cruz. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Comets lead it 4-0. Welcome back. The River Cats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. One gone leading off the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K.
Now batting, third baseman, number 15.
First offering
Oh,
misses the
there.
mark.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for two. In at second with a one-out double. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Next to hit, Dakota Jordan.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is
Sweeper.
0-2.
Low outside.
Gets a piece, stays alive.
Sweeper.
One out with a runner
Low
at second.
outside.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Sinker. Low inside.
Struck him out looking. Jordan thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. And that was about as close as it gets, but it was a ball after all. They'll keep both their challenges. 1-2 offering. And a high fly out to center. Hope coming on. And makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Grant McCray.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one
That's a ball.
close. Ruled a ball.
Four-seam
2 outs and a
fastball.
runner in scoring
High
position.
outside.
Ball two.
This is a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2-1 now.
Ball
Just
three.
missed. They haven't been able to put up much
Four-seam
offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes.
Four-seam
Runner at
fastball.
second, 2 down.
High inside.
And goes down on strikes. That is out number 3. One runner left on base. They trail here 4-0. We're ready for the fifth
Leading
inning.
off for
Stepping to the plate for
City,
Oklahoma
left
City,
fielder,
Matt Gorski. Gorski, 28 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. This one high in the air, out to left center. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
And they say he went. On the ground to third. Boots it. Throw to first.
Got him.
Out. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Two down now. And here is James Tibbs the third. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. Oklahoma City on top, 4-0. Bottom half of the
Four-seam
fifth, and the
fastball.
River Cats batting.
High inside.
Looper into right field. And it stays fair. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Now that
Sweeper.
right fielder, Jonah High.
Swings through that one, 0-1 now.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now here's the 0-2. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's 4-1. High 90s fastball, but right in a hittable zone. Good hitters will do damage on that kind of pitch. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ben Kasparius is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave them some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Blake Trinan. A runner on second to deal with.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And here at the plate, Buddy Kennedy. No outs and a runner on second. Right through there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Just misses. And that is ball one. Teased the zone a bit there, trying to coax a swing. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Right-hander kicks and deals. Look at the stop here. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Otslemis Basabe.
Sweeper. Low middle.
On the ground to short, Miller. To the plate, safe! And they cut the lead to 2. One away and a runner at first. Luis Matos getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch,
Inside
and
ball.
it just misses.
Sweeper. Low middle.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Sinker. Low middle.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. On the ground, out to short, into the outfield, base hit. The tying run is aboard. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit.
Yep, that ball went out.
Sinker. Low inside. Four-seam
One out,
fastball.
runners at first and second. Runs it up to 96 to record the K. Now, Dason
Now batting,
Cruz.
third baseman, number 15.
Sinker. Low middle.
0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a miss.
Sinker. Low middle.
Struck the batter out looking. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. And we're through 5 innings. Oklahoma City with the lead, 4-2. back in West
Leading off
Sacramento.
for
Start of the
Oklahoma
6th.
City,
Ben Gelman
second
bringing you this one. And leading off, Alex Freeland. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. Ground ball to short. Basabe slings to first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. One out and the bases are empty. And now, Zaire Hope. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Action in the pen down there. Keaton Wynn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fulmer also throwing. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th then. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Keston Hira now at the plate. Hira having a lot more success on the road this season. Hard hit left side. And that is out number 3. They're set down in order. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Dakota Jordan.
Number 21.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hey!
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Late swing fouled it off.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Got the batter looking for the K. And he looks to have picked up right where he left off.
Now batting, the center fielder, Grant McRae.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Strike one.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Cutter.
1 out and the
High
base is
inside.
empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Sinker. Low middle.
Ball
Ball
one.
one.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That's a strikeout looking. Back-to-back Ks.
Now batting, catcher, Jesus Rodriguez.
And here's the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. The righty-lefty splits there. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Sinker.
2 outs,
Middle
base is
inside.
empty.
Sweeper. Low outside.
And that's a strikeout looking. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. We're through 6 full innings. Oklahoma City out front, 4-2.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, first baseman, Josue De Paula.
0-2, rocks and fires. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. That slider was pretty far out of the zone, and I'm thinking he just didn't read the ball well out of the hand. When you're trying to protect the plate on a 2-strike count like that, you can get a little jumpy. Might have been what happened in that AB. Bases empty, one away. Next up for the Comets, Noah Miller. On a line for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Gets there to make the play, a nice run and grab. And there's 2 down.
Left fielder, Matt Gorski.
To the top of the order we go. And now, Matt Gorski, 0 for 3. A flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. That one fouled hard the other way. Miller leads off of first with 2 out. And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. He was all over that one. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. In the air, right field. And it falls. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. Back-to-back singles. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs III. Line drive, that's a base knock. 1 run comes in. Another comes in to score. The tag at third, and he is out. And that ends the inning. Time to stretch. Oklahoma City ahead in this game, 6-2. Bottom of the 7th, Jonah Cox digs in now.
Sweeper.
Hard hit, right side. That's the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
This pitch popped up. DePaula has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Oslemis Basabe.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Oslemis Basabe.
Low outside.
Close, but called a ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Hey!
He thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge. And that one missed by a micron. The call is overturned. So they still have both challenges.
Middle outside.
Hey!
Sweeper. Low middle.
2-2, here's the pitch. Struck out swinging. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Oklahoma City have the edge. 6-2.
Now pitching.
A new
for
arm into the game, the
River
righty,
Cats.
Keaton Wynn.
Number
Does a good job
67.
keeping the ball in the yard and has been really tough to take deep this year.
Leading off for
Here's the
Oklahoma
second
City,
baseman, Alex Freeland. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. Wynn, a 6'4" righty. He throws a splitter, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he mixes in a slider. In the air to left. Jordan on the run towards the
That
line.
ball's foul.
Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
Now batting center fielder Zaire Hope.
Fly ball left field. And 2 away now.
Now batting the designated hitter Keston Hira.
Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Keston Hira. In the air, right field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. And she announces her arrival at AAA with a triple. What
Now
a
batting
moment.
first baseman Josue De Paula.
Hard line drive, but caught at second. And that ends the inning. 1 runner left stranded. They lead it 6-2. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Luis Matos getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Into center. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. Around first and digging for second. Safe at second with a double, 3rd hit of the afternoon. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. This next at bat looms very large.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Ball.
Sinker.
The River Cats
Middle
down
center.
by 4 runs. Here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hey.
Sweeper. Low middle.
1-1 pitch fouled away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's going to be long gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. To be fair, he made great contact, but maybe credit the win with an assist on that long ball. Coming manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Blake Trinan won't go any further. And as the starter heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out the pen,
number
Peter
25.
Hubeck, being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Two-seam fastball.
Still just one out here in the inning.
Outside.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. McRae in the box now takes strike one. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first two pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Got to protect the zone,
That's a
even
ball.
if it's a little larger than usual.
Low outside.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Four-seam
The River
fastball.
Cats with the tying run at the dish. Gets him looking. Two gone. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Changeup. Middle outside.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now two armed with two outs. So up next, Jonah Cox, 1 for 3. That one's in, and that's strike
Four-seam
one.
fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
Low inside.
And he grounds it to the right side. Freeland. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Randy Rodriguez. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, shortstop Noah Miller.
Line drive to center. Tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Bases empty, one away. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Eliezer Alfonso. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, and it's out of here. Wastes no time on this one, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4. That's home run number 3 for them in this ball game. They've certainly got the power bats booming here. That's a good job to be aggressive on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. In the air, out towards right center. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, third baseman Santiago Espinal.
Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. And that's a fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. In at second with a 2-out double. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of that. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. They cut the lead to 3. It's now 7-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Gavin Stone. A shot at save number 1 this season. And now the first baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
First baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
Circle change. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swings and misses. It's a K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. He came out of the bullpen looking sharp. 3-pitch strikeout really sets a tone, and the opposing lineup is going to have a hard time keeping him from the save. Popped up, and that's foul.
Circle change. Low inside.
Foul ball there.
Slider.
Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Lifted in the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next up, the designated hitter, Luis Matos. That clips the zone. The River Cats trailing by 3 here in the last half of the 9th. Now a fly ball to right center. Tibbs on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.